Hi guys, and here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play, and we're now in 1.21.6. Chase the Skies update has come out and we've updated our version, and now we're slowly waiting for all the mods to catch up with us as we go forward. But today, yes, we're going to go into the nether and we're going to try and find ourselves a Ghastling, well, a dry ghast, and then come back and make a Ghastling, then a ghast, and have one here in our world for us. However, that's not going to take all episodes, so whilst we're doing that as well, what I'm also going to do is, apart from just falls to the sky, is over here where we've been marking out all sort of the territories for all these, well, not territories, marking out all the sort of plots for some houses down here. I want to come along with a neutral material, probably like some netherrack or something like that, and just start building out the shapes of the houses. It's my idea of sort of like the frames of them, just so we can then come along with other materials afterwards and then start filling them in. So there's a few over there, and so a couple over here, some of the larger plots over here, and that'll sort of give me some outlines of houses here. I think we need to do one over there as well, because I think we've got space over here for a tavern, if I remember rightly. Yeah, or inn, pub, that type of building. And we'll see what much space that takes over here as well. I also want to start thinking about a train station, because I would, admittedly I am 12,000 blocks away, like to connect here with my original starter base and the train line in there. That will be a long project to do, but I would like to make a start on doing that at some point in the future. And I'm thinking probably the train station will be somewhere down here. I'm not quite sure in which direction my season 1 base is. Central Railway Station is that way, season 1 storehouse is that way, sort of over that way. So yeah, I'd like to sort of get that connected up at some point over time. Been asked to have a big long railway line and start having everywhere we've got in this world connected up. But first, I think I want to head into the nether and go and see if we can find ourselves a Ghastling. Now you can craft these. You need 8 ghast tears and some soul sand. And I'm not even sure how many ghast tears I've got actually, to be perfectly honest. I've only got 4 anyway, so that's not going to be really suitable. So don't need anything specific to use to pick up Ghastlings, or sorry, dried ghasts. We can just pick them up by pushing them without a specific tool. So let's head into the nether, and then let's go. And now we've got a light through, it'll be easier to get around the nether a bit more. I'm not going to bother with the helmet actually. Let's go in for iron armor, or diamond armor even. I think I will probably head in that direction because I've not been much over that way. So let's fly down here and then see what we can find. I found another nether fortress. That's not what I want though. I'm after a soul sand valley. Right, here is one. And I know it's a new one because the lava is starting to pour down. So I need to start checking around these ancient remains of the bone blocks. See if we can find any dry husks or dry ghasts. There we are. There's one. Pop it off. There we go. We've got our first dry ghast. That's great, that. Well, one. It's not a very big soul sand valley. Let's see if we can find another one what's a bit bigger. We get a few dry ghasts, we'll take them back with us. Here we go, here's a bigger one. None of them seems to have got them. I did a tutorial on this and there was quite a few in the area. Ah, there's another one. There you go, that's 2 we've got. None on that one. There's another one over there, which I think has got another one there. Yep. There's not one there either. Right, I think we've got 3. That's a bit well shot from the gas there. Nope, not one there either. Oh, and there's another one. I found another one. That's a fourth. Oh, is a bastion. There's a few up here. I think we'll check these and then we'll head back with what we've got. Right, we're up to 5. I think that's sort of what I was looking for. Just a couple more. I think there's 1 or 2 down this way. Just whilst I'm here, I might as well check. There's another one. That's 6. There's another. There's another one there. See, now I've got a few around here. They're a little bit more common. I think we're done. I think we've got all the ones we want. We've got 8 in the end. There's another one just there actually. Excuse me. Right, I think we're done. We are heading back home now with our ghasts. So I'll see you back there. We can start the hydrating process. Okay, we've got our Happy Ghasts. I've got some wool, leather and glass to make some harnesses to fly the Happy Ghasts. I've got myself some leads and some fences to keep the gas safe and secure. I'm going to get myself an open space, which I think if I go to where the tree farm is, there's an open space in front of that. So let me just clear out. I think I'll just do 2 for the moment. Where are the ghasts? Put 1 in there, 1 in there. And then we'll add some water in. There we go, stay hydrated. Let's get some more water for the other one. There we go. We can just make this a full water source across the board. Pop a couple lights down. I don't know if I need to stay awake throughout the night or not. So it could be quite an interesting night, but I can go and hide down in there. The sun is going down. Well, this is about, I think it's a full 20-minute process from here to a complete Happy Ghast. I'm going to get myself a couple of fence posts down. And I need some dye to change the colour of the wall. So there's some red flowers over here, so we'll go with the red one. No, that will do. So magenta and red. So different colour harnesses. So it's now a case of waiting for our ghastlings to appear. So I'm going to get myself under shelter for the moment. I think these are going to be okay. I'm not aware there's anything what will harm these. Right, so with those covered up, I'm going to go down here and stay safe for the night while they start hydrating. I'll see you back here shortly. Well, the night has passed and these are still here, so let's just clear some more space into here. And the frowns have gone. We've got the straight faces there at the moment, so hopefully they'll soon go to a smiley face. And then shortly after that we'll get our Ghastling. Well, that one's smiles becoming happy on that one. I don't know if it's the rain what's made him happy. Not so much on that one yet, but I don't think it'll be very long anyway, because we're both coming down roughly the same sort of time. In fact, whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to just quickly whiz over to here, because I do know there's some snow. I can grab some snowballs, because they will attract the ghasts, or the ghastlings and the Happy Ghasts to me. I wonder if that's going to be a thunderstorm. If it is, I'm going to sleep it away. It is. Must be a thunderstorm. It's gone dark all of a sudden very quickly. Oh, and there's the second smiley face appeared. I'm hoping now the one on the right isn't too far off becoming a Ghastling. And there we go, our first Ghastling. Let's keep you safe, little fella. We'll put you on the lead over there. Just don't go wandering off too far. There we go. We can get a little Ghastling in our world. Just wait for his friend to arrive. In fact, what we can do whilst we're waiting, because they will be attracted, I think, to snowballs. And then you can feed them snowballs to help them grow up faster. I keep one snowball handy. No snowballs left. Oh, there we go. They're now a Happy Ghast. Fully grown up. Just waiting for this little chap to appear. I can make a red harness. And we can make a magenta harness. We can make a white harness as well, actually. Let's put a harness on you. There we go. And our second Ghastling has now grown up. Come here, my friend. Have a harness. There we go. Now we can attract them to us with a snowball. I think first things first, we'll take your lead off you. I'll take that back as well. If you can come back this way, I'll get the snowball. Now they do sort of stay in the same area anyway, where there's a player. Just wait for them to come back nearer to me. Oh, it's getting night. I can quickly go and sleep and then we'll try and resolve this situation. Let's go and land on top of him. There we go. Nope. Right, let's try and land on top of him. There we go. That resolves that. Right, let's click on him. I'm now riding a Happy Ghast. There we go. Hey. We have Happy Ghast in our world. I'll leave you there, my friend. We'll come back and get you shortly. So what we can do now, we can fly back over. Head back to our house. We need to get some nether back so we can do the frames for the houses over in the River City project. Over that way. I mean, whilst not the fastest form of transport, you can get 4 players onto one of these anyway. Which will make sort of like group transportation good. And especially kind of Happy Ghast races. I don't know if any of them have different levels of speed. Or all the same speed. But it's a lot of chilled way to travel. I know, first, it's easier to get than the Elytra as well. See the house coming in on the fog, which is really nice. It is. So what now I think I need a home to put one of these in my house. So what I might think about doing actually, off this end here, I know at one end I've got the armory down here. I've also got an option to extend out the back here. Let's go and put you down here. Just gonna keep you safe there, my friend. Let's just go into the armory. What I could do, bit of a rearranging here, take this out here. I could just cut through here a second. And then extend it out there and have like a tower with some homes for a couple of, I've got 2 Ghasts here, Happy Ghasts. I have a couple of little pods where I can home my Happy Ghasts. Might do something like that. A couple of Happy Ghast homes for them. That'd be quite nice to do. But for now, we need some netherrack. And we're back on Happy Ghast. We're on our way. Let's go fly over here. Over to the river homes. There you go. You can stay there nice and safe. I'm going to get my boat and just head over this way. Why are those leaves missing? That's very odd. I know I've not got the thicker textures or anything like that at the moment. The bushier leaves, because I've not got texture packs, were just upgraded. But, oh well, we'll wonder why that is. Right, let's look at some of these houses. So these are slightly smaller plots, some of these here. I'd rather keep them more to the back and have more like their home at the front, and we've got a swimming pig. Oh, there we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thinking the obvious one here would be a bit of an L shape. Have it multi-level, so we can just sort of, if this part comes up, 1, 2, 3, like so. And then the back bit, we'll bring this a bit higher. Let's just give us a frame there and a frame there. That's what we want. I'll just go and sleep. Okay, next one. We've got a bit of a wider plot here. So let's bring this one in a little bit here, and we'll build like an initial square to start with. And again, with the angle of the river this way, the L shape just kind of makes sense. But I'm going to just kick it back a little bit here. I'm going to just bring it down this side slightly. And make it slightly longer. Like that. And again, I might just keep it like a single level this time. Like that. There we go. That's going to be a road. I've got a wider plot this time. A bit of a wider one there. And again, we've still got a slight angle with the river at the front, which is handy for falling off on. So I think this time we're going to come in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of a front on the house like so. So like 2 small bay windows. And then let's bring this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a big larger house, big frame of the house at the back. So I'll choose to like potential like bay window type spaces. There we go. And a big frame at the back there. And then finally got one more at the back end. Yeah, this is a wide one. Not as deep, and this was on the corner, so potentially you could sort of have like a double front facing one. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of thinking these houses will be more inclined to have their sort of gardens at the front, because you're sitting in your garden overlooking the view of the river. Hi, piggy. Right. 1, 2, 9. And this one, I'm just going to make it quite square. But I think I'm going to try and make this. Let's just one initial block to start off with. It's going to be quite of a high floor. I kind of think for this one like a modern house, a lot of glass windows. I'm also thinking there's nothing stopping me. Let me just get a few more leaves, because what I can do, if I want to, I can extend this plot. There's nothing stopping me. So I have to go to planning permission, anything like that. So we can stick an extra space on the back here. Then I'm going to have a overhang from here. I will take this up. 2, 3. I'll take that there. And we'll bring it over this little bit, way a little bit. We've now got a frame of some houses down this side here. And what I need to do is come in. I think before next episode, I'll get a colour palette for each one, because they're all different. They're all different houses. It's not like they're all same sort of style. They're all, in the UK, we would call these self-build areas, where people buy a plot and build their own house, and they don't have to conform to a certain standard. Like if a builder comes in and buys an estate, all the houses look very similar, same sort of style, same sort of build, and you know that it's the same builder. You get a whole new estate, it's slightly different, but each build is different based around that builder. But if you get like these self-build plots, the individuals do it themselves. Like these two here, that's like the jungle and the wheat on top. This is sort of like the white house with the diorite and the quartz and the calcite. So let me just quickly get a couple of frames over here done as well. And there is the final two houses, or frames, gone up. That's that one. I've got sort of a larger bay window and a smaller bay window at the back there, and then over this side, going for just like a one-level bungalow type house. But because of the way the property is, let me just come back over here. I've sort of kicked this one out of the front at an angle. I'm still tempted to maybe bring something down here. Still got a lot of space over there. Or maybe take that hill back and give myself a bit more land. I can always do that. But yeah, we've got the frames now. Like I say, I'll get some block pallets for each one, so we know what we're working with. And we'll start getting these all built. I think we'll have more and more houses start getting built around the area. We'll start making the area look more populated. I think I start thinking about one put back here as well. Because I'm kind of thinking I want like a little sugarcane farm back here behind the bookstore, that sort of thing as well. Have these little farms as well, just in the background. So I don't need vast quantities of material. I've got big farms over at Sapphire Industries and other areas. But I have a little place over here where production of some material is just ticking over very slowly. But we've got our Happy Ghast today. So let's head back over and grab onto our new friend. So we've been off, we've got 2 Happy Ghasts in our world today. We've still got some dry gas as well. Just to get some more in this world. We'll take some over to the other area as well and get a couple rehydrated over there and set up and place. And we now need to get a home for these. Place to park them over here and over at a new house. I have to build a little tower for them to go live in there as well. Plenty more things to do. And we've also now gone, if we can look over down here, we can actually fly down here. We start putting the frames of the houses to go down here. So we can start working on those, getting the bridges put in and the pathways down the back. Start getting this connected up and building this area more up as well. Plenty to do, and this is just one small part of this world where we need to keep continuing working on. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, ring the bell to notify of future content, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.